right now.
Hello and welcome to North Myrtle Beach Chiefs basketball here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network. Sorry for the delayed pregame show, had some technical difficulties, but we are on now and getting set for the girls game here between the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs and the Loris Lions. Loris comes into this game with a 1-1 record. North Myrtle Beach with a 2-1 record following their first loss, 3-1 record following their first, but we are on their way as the Chiefs get the tip-off. Loris gets the tip-off. Loris wearing their yellow jerseys as that that is North Myrtle Beach. Faith Farmer with the three ball from the near side wing, no good. Rebounded by Loris. And a whistle is blown off a offensive foul. Either the ball was tipped out of bounds or it was an offensive foul. Either way, North Myrtle Beach gets the ball back. And they go on offense once more as the ball goes right underneath me, out of bounds. And Loris gets the ball right back. Give you the starting lineup for both teams. First for the Chiefs. In number 0, Faith Farmer. Number 20, Verquavius Hatchell. Number 24, Tyrena Woodard. Number 32, Jaden Berger. And number 13, Kristen Livingston. As that shot is missed, they're going to call a traveling violation on Loris. And the Chiefs, on North Myrtle Beach. So it will be Loris ball. For Loris, it's number 14, Janiah Richburg. As that lay-in attempt is no good, tipped out. And a scramble for the ball. A foul is called on North Myrtle Beach. Foul is called on Kristen Livingston. Actually, she's number 14. Thought I heard 13 earlier during the entrances. As Loris has the ball. Number 23, Marasia Moody with the ball. Passes over to the far side wing to Kiesia Smith, but a foul is called on North Myrtle Beach again. That foul is called on Jaden Berger. That's her first, the team's second already early on in this game, as a floater is no good. Offensive rebound, however, by Loris, but the Chiefs are able to get the ball back. Driving down the court, and a whistle is blown. And they're going to call a traveling violation on the Chiefs. Still no score yet in this one with just a little over a minute off the clock in the first quarter. Ball on the far side wing. Now back at the point is Richburg. Richburg calling out a play. Passes it to the near side wing. Now back over to the near side corner. Now back out to the point. Richburg once again with the ball at the point. Stutter step. Thought about handing off, now kicks it out to Smith. Smith out to the near side corner. The three ball is no good, but a long rebound is taken by Smith. She tries to get into the paint. Lane attempt no good, and a scramble for the ball. And they will say it went out of bounds off of a Chief player, so it will remain Loris ball. Just a little under 2 minutes off the clock. Inside in the paint is Richburg. She tries to put it up. No good, but she draws the foul. And will go to the line to shoot two. and try to put the first points on the board for Loris, for either team. And that's Jaden Berger's second foul already early on in this game. First free throw by Richburg is up and good. And that's the first points of the night. 1-0, Loris in the lead. Give you some notes on both teams momentarily as Richburg gets ready to take her second, and that one is nothing but net. And it is 2-0 Loris. Pushing the pace is Farmer. Farmer will try to drive baseline, up and under, lane attempt no good, but the offensive rebound is taken, and they will call a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor North Myrtle Beach. Inbound pass is stolen by Loris, but not able to hang on to it was Brown, and it will go out of bounds, and North Myrtle Beach will get the ball right back. Hatchell to trigger the inbound from the sideline. Gets it out to Farmer. Farmer brings it far side, now passes it over to the wing. Now back out to the point to Hatchell. Hatchell getting a tough defense, gets it to Farmer. Farmer gets wide open and brings it into the two-point area. Short corner shot is no good, a little too strong, but an offensive rebound by North Myrtle Beach, and Farmer gets it back. She's getting double-teamed, and that ball gets tipped out of bounds, and it will remain North Myrtle Beach ball. Hatchell to trigger the inbound. Tough defense on the inbound, but she is able to get it out to Farmer. Farmer brings it far side, now back out, and a whistle is blown, and a traveling violation will be called on North Myrtle Beach. Still only 2 points so far from either team. Richburg brings it up over the timeline. Passes it over to the far side wing to Wilson. Wilson back inside, scramble for the ball, and North Myrtle Beach is able to pick it up. Strong defense in the corner, but she's able to get it out of the pressure. Farmer goes to coast, but now decides to bring it out. Thought about going up for the contested layup. Now a three ball a little too strong, and it's rebounded by Loris. And some pressure from behind. The ball is tipped, and it will go out of bounds. They're actually going to call a foul on Kristen Livingston. That's her second as well, so already the Chiefs with two of their key players with some foul trouble. Gets it inside. Lay-in attempt no good. Rebounded by North Myrtle Beach. Livingston getting double teamed, trying to get out of it, and they're going to call a foul on Loris. That foul will be called on Richburg. So North Myrtle Beach gets possession once again with 4.5 left to go in the first quarter. Still scoreless on their end. So a little bit of pressure defense by Loris, but the Chiefs are able to get out of it. Farmer thought about driving, now kicks it out. Now back out to Farmer at the point. She'll reset. Pass it over to the far side wing. Now inside into the paint. Long two attempt, no good, but an offensive rebound is taken by Woodard, but a foul is called. And that foul will be called on Woodard. Four minutes left to go, halfway through the first quarter. Wilson brings it up over the timeline, gets some pressure, but is able to get it out. Passes it to the far side corner. A long two, no good. Runner, no good. And a whistle is blown. Foul is called. That foul will be called on Woodard. That's her second. So already 3 Chiefs in some foul trouble early on in this game. Brown to trigger the inbound from the baseline. That ball gets tipped out of bounds. Trying to get it to Richburg. Nice job right there by Washington knocking that out of bounds. And they're actually going to say it went off of Richburg. So the Chiefs retain possession. Driving. Thought about taking the shot. Now kick out. 3-ball is too strong. And the Chiefs will recover, though. Now pushing inside, trying to get the lay-in attempt is Washington. But no dice again, and a whistle is blown. Foul will be called on Loris. Carmen Moody will check in for Loris. Baseline inbound, gets it to Farmer at the near side corner. No, the 3-ball is no good, and Aaron pass rolls almost out of bounds, and it's taken by Loris. They'll try to go on the fast break. A high pass inside lane attempt by Moody is no good. Good defense by the Chiefs on the transition. They'll try to go coast to coast on their own. Farmer puts a shot up, no good, but she'll draw the foul, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will be called on Marasia Moody, excuse me. So Faith Farmer will go to the line to shoot 2. Try to get the first points on the board for the Chiefs. The first free throw is good. And it is now a 2-1 game with just under 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Second free throw by Farmer is good, and that will tie the game back up at 2. Richburg will bring the ball up over the timeline. Richburg sets up a play, now backs down her man, tries to bounce into the inside. Nice up and under, but the 2 from the high post is no good. And North Myrtle Beach gets the rebound. Driving into the lane, but stolen. Oh no, actually the Chiefs are able to keep it. The 3-ball from the far side corner is no good, and that ball will roll out of bounds off the rebound. And it will remain Chiefs ball. They will say it went off of a Loris hand. So the Chiefs will trigger the inbound. High pass over to Farmer. Back out to the Chief on the near side corner. I believe that was Livingston, as that shot is no good. The transition attempt by Loris is no good as well, and the Chiefs get the ball right back. Farmer with it. She'll go far side. Now kick out to the far side corner. Now she'll get it right back. Bring it out. Now back out to the far side corner. Thought about driving baseline. Now does, and the runner is good. Faith Farmer with the lay-in, and the Chiefs take the first lead of their first lead of the game. 4-2 with a minute 50 left to go in the first quarter. Richburg drives, floater, no good, but she'll draw the foul. Actually, excuse me, that was Moody with the drive and the floater. That foul will be called on Verquavius Hatchell. It will say it was in the act of shooting, so Moody goes to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw by Moody is a little too strong, and it will remain a 4-2 game. Janiyah Richburg checks in once again. The second free throw is good, and they'll cut the lead to 1. High pass, and that was a very interesting play. Very high pass that was deflected out of bounds by Loris, so the Chiefs will retain possession. Farmer with it, passes it over to the near side wing to Hatchell. Hatchell back out, now back out to Hatchell. Farmer with the long 2 from the near side corner, no good. Offensive rebound, however, and the Chiefs are able to get it. Hatchell getting double team, is able to get out of the double team. Now a kick out. Thought about taking the shot, but no dice. And that ball will go out of bounds. And Lawrence will retain possession, or Lawrence will get possession back, rather. Minute 12 left to go in the first quarter. Richburg brings the ball up over the timeline. Passes out to the far side wing, now out to the far side corner. Now a great job by Richburg going in, trying to fool the defense and get the dump-in pass, but she was not able to finish the layup. Farmer now drives through the legs of the defenders. Kick out now. Now back out to Farmer. And she will bring it out and reset. Now a dump-in attempt is stolen by Loris. And going coast to coast is Moody. The lay-in no good though. Offensive rebound attempt also no good. Scramble for the ball. Loris is able to keep it. A third attempt is no good. And North Myrtle Beach is able to get the ball back. Now Farmer with it. She'll bring it up over the timeline under intense defense by Moody. She'll get it out, and a whistle is blown. Foul will be called on Loris, and we will see if they will count it as in the act of shooting. That foul was called on Lakeia Martin. And they will say it was in the act of shooting, so the first free throw is good. So that'll extend the lead out to 2 once again. That's Kristen Livingston at the line for the Chiefs. Her second free throw is no good, a little too weak, but an offensive rebound, putback attempt, no good. And Loris is able to recover. Richburg brings the ball up over the timeline. Passes it, tried to pass it inside into the paint, but it's thrown too high as the time runs out on the first quarter. After one, it's 5-3 Chiefs. We'll take a quick break and come right back with the second quarter here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network. Welcome back as we are just about set to get the second quarter underway, and I found something out. This is something, obviously, we weren't able to get on the air on Tuesday, but something I noticed on Tuesday and again today, and I got at least partial confirmation. I'm going to try to talk to Coach Smith following the game to the PA announcer. Both Riley Vincent and Destiny Vereen. Offensive rebound, long throw out, and scramble for the ball. Still on the ground, and the Chiefs are able to come up with it. Chiefs going, trying to get in, and the layup is good, and one. Livingston with the steal, the lay-in, and the foul. And the Chiefs are up 7-3 with 7.5 left to go in the first half. Oh, excuse me, I take that back. That was actually Nevaeh Washington who got that lay-in, the steal, the lay-in, and the foul. The end one is off glass and in, and it's now 8-3. Chiefs in the lead. Richburg brings it up over the timeline. She'll pass it to the far side wing. 3-ball, too strong. Offensive rebound, though, by Richburg, and she'll draw the foul and go to the line to shoot 2. Interesting move by Richburg coming off of the point right after that pass. She rushed to the basket, anticipating the rebound, and she was able to get the offensive rebound and draw the foul on the putback attempt. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw by Richburg is not well off the mark and no good. Verquavius Hatchell checks back into the game. Caitlin Powers in there as well. Second free throw is good, and that'll cut the lead down to 4. 8-4 with a little over 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Trying to get through the pressure, and they're going to call a 10-second violation on the Chiefs. Didn't look like it was very strong full court press at first, but Loris is able to force the turnover. Moody will trigger the inbound from the sideline. And actually, she will step out. Oh, no, actually, they will actually say there was a foul called on the Chiefs, or on the Lions, rather, as that pass goes a little awry and gets away from Caitlin Powers, and Loris gets the ball back regardless. Perry hands it off to Richburg. Richburg at the point, calling out a play. Now out to the far side. Now Richburg drives in. She gets the dump down, gets the lay-in, and the foul. So the end one for Richburg is good. And that'll cut the lead down to 1. It's 8-7, Chiefs in the lead with 6:45 left to go. That ball is stolen, and a foul will be called. Foul is called on Tiana Perry. So the Chiefs will get the ball back in spite of the turnover. Slight full court press, now a more strong full court to the timeline. And they finally do just ahead of the 10-second mark, and a foul will be called. So Verquavius Hatchell will trigger the inbound from right in front of me. Gets it inside, getting some pressure, trying to drive, and they're going to call a traveling violation on North Myrtle Beach. So Loris gets the ball back. Moody brings the ball up over the timeline. Passes it out to Richburg. Richburg at the point, setting up a play. Back out to Moody, out to the far side corner, double team, gets it back out, and thought about trying to drive it inside, but a whistle is blown. And I believe a foul was called on North Myrtle Beach. Loris will trigger the inbound from the baseline. I think it was a traveling violation was called on Loris. Either way, Chiefs with the ball back. Farmer now with the ball at the point. Passes it to the far side wing. Out to the far side corner. Now back out. Olsen with it. Passes it to the far side wing. A long two is no good. Rebounded by Loris, but a foul is called. They're going to call a foul on Perry, on Tiana Perry. That's her second. So the Chiefs will get the ball back. And so the free throw is good for North Myrtle Beach. Well, actually, they didn't. Chiefs did not get a free throw on that attempt. But either way, I guess because it was an offensive foul. But either way, the Chiefs got a basket on that last possession. So it's 11-8 now with 5.5 left to go. Foul was called on North Myrtle Beach. So Moody will go to the line now to shoot two, actually. They will say it was in the act of shooting. First free throw is no good. And so by Moody is too strong, a little too strong, but an offensive rebound by Loris, and she gets tripped up. And they will not call a foul, though. They'll just say she tripped her under her own feet. So that ball rolled out of bounds, and it will be North Myrtle Beach ball. Again, a slight full court press from Loris. And a traveling violation will be called on North Myrtle Beach. Loris gets the ball right back. Moody with it at the point. Brings it near side, now passes it out, now back out to Moody. Moody, back out. Thought about driving, now back out to Moody, now over to the near side corner. Now kick out to the far side wing, now far side corner, dumps it inside to Richburg. She gets her shot rejected, and they're going to call a traveling violation on Richburg. And it will be Chief ball. Actually, they're going to say, not sure what they called exactly, but either way, the Chiefs get the ball back because it was an inbound by Loris. Farmer brings it up over the timeline. She'll lose it or balance and fall down, and a jump ball will be called. Possession arrow will favor Loris. 4:51 left to go in the second quarter. Wilson brings it over the timeline. Passes it out and stolen. And a scramble for the ball, and a foul will be called on Loris. That foul will be assessed to number 32, Kiesha Smith. That's her second personal. A lot of fouls early on in this game. Already North Myrtle Beach in the single bonus, so they will go to the line. Faith Farmer will take the 1-and-1. Loris already free throw is no good. It's rebounded by Richburg. Richburg will push it up, backing down her man, going down the baseline, and they're going to call a foul on North Myrtle Beach.
All right, let's go. We need these. Make them count now. Let's go.
That will be called on number 3, Vereen. So, Janiyah Richburg will go to the line to shoot the 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Actually, both free throws are good. And it is now 11-8. The lay-in attempt, no good. Offensive rebound is stolen by Loris. Trying to push the pace. Kick out, stutter step drive. Kick in inside to Moody. The lay-in is good, and now it's just a 1-point game. 11-10 with 4:15 left to go in the first half. Farmer with it. She'll stutter step. Thought about driving. Now brings it out. And a whistle is blown. They're going to say that ball was tipped out of bounds by Loris. So North Myrtle Beach retains possession. Farmer with the 3-ball from the far side corner, too strong. But an offensive rebound by North Myrtle Beach. Another 3-ball from the point. This time it's drained. Verquavius Hatchell with the bucket. And it's 14-10 North Myrtle Beach with 3.5 left to go in the half. That ball is almost stolen. Scrambled for the ball. And a jump ball will be called. Kira Olsen will check in for the Chiefs. Gang it over the timeline. Gang, a lot of pressure near the half-court line is Woodard. She'll try to drive, and they're going to say that was tipped out of bounds off of a Loris player. So will remain Chief ball. Baseline inbound. High pass. And a whistle is blown as there was some pressure along the sideline, and they're going to call a foul on Loris. That foul will be called on Richburg. Just under 3 minutes left to go in the half. 14-12 North Myrtle Beach, and it will remain a 2-point game. And actually, that was the second free throw. 3-ball is no good by Hatchell. And now pushing it up the pace, trying to push it up the court, but it's stolen by North Myrtle Beach. Some pressure along the sideline, but she's able to get it out to Farmer. Farmer tries to get it over the timeline and does. She'll get some hard pressure on defense, gets it out to Hatchell. Hatchell thought about driving, now kick out 3-ball, a little too strong. A long rebound is taken by North Myrtle Beach, and they'll reset. Farmer with it, 3-ball from the far side corner, and she drains it. And it's now 17-12 with 2:15 left to go in the first half. Driving baseline, laying attempt no good by Moody, but she will draw the foul and go to the line to shoot 2. That's on Vereen, her third personal. Moody to the line to shoot the 2. First free throw is good. And it's now 17-13 with 2:10 left to go. Second free throw is also good, nothing but net. And it's now 1 possession game. Farmer with it at the point. She gets a lot of pressure and stolen. Going coast to coast, the lay-in too strong, but North Myrtle Beach is able to recover it. Trying to get out of the pressure, getting double team along the sideline is Powers, and she gets pushed out of bounds, and it will be a foul on Loris. That foul will be called on number 30, Zamara Wilson. So that will send Kiara Olsen to the line. Kiara Olsen to the line. First free throw by her, nothing but net. And that will extend the lead out to 4. 18-14 with just under 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Second free throw by Olsen is good. A little weak, but off the front iron and in. And it's now 19-14. Passes it out to the far side, wing now inside. Laying attempt, no good. Rebounded by North Myrtle Beach. Olsen getting pressured along the sideline, getting double teamed. And another foul will be called This time, foul is called on Tenaria Shaw. So Olsen will once again go to the line to shoot 2. Chiefs getting kind of lucky with these, off of these full court presses, drawing a lot of fouls as a result. And with them being in the double bonus, able to go to the line. The first free throw is a little too strong. And no good. Second free throw by Olsen is off the backboard and in. And it's now 20-14. Minute and a half left to go in the first half. Richburg brings it up over the timeline. Actually, excuse me, that's Perry. She thought about driving, now kicks it out. Moody with it at the point. She'll reset. Passes it out to Perry. She misses a floater. And a scramble for the ball, and a foul will be called. Foul will be called on Shaw again. And the Chiefs will go to the line once more. Once again, it is Olsen who draws the foul, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw by Olsen off the mark. Kadaria McCray checks into the game for Loris. Second free throw by Olsen, rolls out, and it's rebounded by Loris. Loris trying to push the pace, but it's stolen. Farmer right there in the path of that pass, and she's able to come up with it like a cornerback intercepting a pass. She almost loses the handle, but is able to get it back. Trying to pass it inside, scramble for the ball now, and a foul will be called on North Myrtle Beach. Foul will be called on Olsen. That will send Lakeia Martin to the line. She will shoot 2 with just under a minute left to go in the first half. 20-14 as the first free throw is off the mark. And it remains a 6-point game. Second free throw by Martin is also too strong. But a long rebound is taken by Martin off of her own miss. But the Chiefs are able to get it right back. Trying to drive near side. Trying to get it inside. Now kicks it out. The 3-ball by Olsen from the far side wing is too strong. Good tip out, laying attempt, no good, but it goes right back out to Olsen. Olsen to coast, trying to get it out is Moody, but no dice, and it will go out of bounds off of Moody's hands, and it will be Chief ball. Moody just trying to do too much right there and lost the handle as a result. Half a minute left to go in the first half. Actually, they will say it went off of a Chief hand. So it will remain Loris ball. Tries to get it inside, but a foul will be called. And that will send Martin to the line to shoot 2. That foul is called on Nevaeh Washington. First free throw is good by Martin. Now it's a 20-15 game. Second free throw is no good. And it's an offensive they're going to call it. Still trying to figure out. Yeah, they're going to call an offensive foul. I believe a lane violation on the Chiefs. So Loris is able to get it back. Lane attempt, no good. Offensive rebound, though, again, another miss. And the Chiefs are able to come up with it. Thought about passing it out to the far side wing, but it's stolen. Moody will go coast to coast. Lane attempt is blocked. Offensive rebound and putback, though, is good by Shaw. And that will end the first half with the score 20-17. North Myrtle Beach in the lead. We'll take a quick break and come right back with some first half analysis and get you ready for the second half and go around the region when we return here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network.